is coming from the state of Karnataka, where, very rarely, in a very rare admission, the Karnataka Public Works Minister, Satish Jarkiholi, and there is a section in the Congress who thinks he could be the next Chief Minister, he has come out and sparked a fresh political controversy by candidly acknowledging that there is a culture of commissions and kickbacks in government contracts. There continues to be, and he says, frankly, it will always be there. A statement that has drawn some sharp reactions from across the political divide. His comments come amid growing pressure from the Karnataka State Contractors Association. There have been delayed payments, protests demanding the clearance of almost 37,000 crore in pending bills, some of which, of course, involve the PWD department. A lot also concern other departments. But this is a perennial problem in Karnataka politics, that vendors, contractors, subcontractors are not paid, irrespective of which party is in power. And now the PWD minister, and presumably a lot of these bills are pending in his department, he has come out and said that bribe giving and bribe taking is just part of the way government functions in the state.
ಹಿಂದೂ ಇದೆ, ಇವತ್ತಿರ್ತೈತೆ, ನಾಳೆ ಇರ್ತೈತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವ ಹಂತಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋಲ್ರಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿಯೋರು ನಾವು. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಒಬ್ಬಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಒಬ್ಬಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರೋಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಆರೋಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಿಂದೂ ಇದೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ಇರ್ತೈತೆ, ನಾಳೆ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿ ನಾ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಆರೋಪ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
So again, quick face-off on this. Bhaskar Rao is spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. Deepak Timaya is spokesperson of the Congress party. Mr. Timaya, a minister for PWD is justifying, saying menace of kickbacks and commissions exists. This is a menace that has been there and may continue. It's difficult to completely eliminate it. Stopping it entirely at every level is difficult. At a time when the Karnataka government has owed 37,000 crore rupees to various contractors and subcontractors across various government departments. How does one even justify this?
Mr. Saka, good evening to you. But let me tell you, being aware of things and being an intelligent, well-read, and also a person who has been so experienced in media, I'm sure that you know the difference between commission and bribe. And let me tell you, nowhere Mr. Jarkiholi said that he has been taking, commission and that's okay with it. That he's okay with it, or his ministerial colleagues are taking bribes or commissions, and he's okay with it. He's just saying that there are commissions and that are being paid, and these commissions have been paid before, and these commissions have been paid
Who
now,
are they being
and
paid
will be paid
to?
in the future too.
Who are they being paid to? Who's receiving them?
To find out, because commissions are normally, even if you go and check and find out, it is something that's agreed upon between two parties, and he doesn't even talk about ministers. He talks about
who are the two parties in a government contract? In a government contract, who are the two parties? Who's the client and who is the supplier?
Most of the times, and if at all we assume that it's only the minister or the politicians or only the Congress functionaries, we would be extremely naive.
No. I didn't make that assumption. I didn't say that either. I'm just asking you a simple question. When a bribe is given, there is somebody who's receiving that bribe. In a government contract, usually the government is the client and the supplier is a private entity. Right?
Yeah, but
now my point is, who then is taking this commission?
Okay,
I didn't say the minister is taking commission. I didn't even say that his people are taking or anybody else is taking.
But let me tell you,
who is taking then?
Let me tell you, even we have an experienced officer here too. But if at all anybody assumes that this only happened like yesterday or day before, and this has not happened since the Archet was promised, and people thought bribery and commissions would absolutely get abolished in this country because of ED and vigilance and so many things.
Bhaskar Rao, when BJP was in power, I remember it was this famous thing that Contractors Association had written saying 40,000 crores is owed. I believe the head of the Contractors Association, or one of the heads of the Contractors Association, even committed suicide. It became a huge issue. So basically, when you were in power also, this happened, and now when the Congress is in power also, it happened. I mean, you should frankly thank Mr. Jarkiholi for being very candid about it.
Candid.
Yeah,
yes.
I was about to use that word, candid. Thanks, Zaka. And I really appreciate his candid admission. See, this is nothing but a illegal alliance between contractor, politician, and the tender inviting authority, whether it is any department as such over there. That is number one. Number two, we have got excellent and beautiful laws like Karnataka KTTP Act, etc., and all those things. And it is carried out as per paper, not on practice. So, without a work order, contractors compete, give this order to me. Politician will decide which contractor is to be given which order over there without a work order. So the engineer or whosoever is that, he will oblige because he has to remain in power over there. He has to remain close to that over there. This has got nothing to do with political parties. People of all parties are engaged in this, and I really appreciate Mr. Jarkiholi. If at all it is not there, it is not there in Government of India level, because there the Prime Minister himself has taken oath or some kind of a seriousness to ensure that bribery and commission should not be a part of our work culture over there. Whereas in state governments, it is very, very common. And what Mr. Jarkiholi says, it is not just confined to one political party. It is across all political parties.
But Mr. Rao, your party has come out and said that, this is diluting the Pancha guarantee. Instead of the Pancha guarantee, they are giving bribe guarantee. Many decades have passed, but the bond between Congress and corruption is unbroken. When a PWD minister admits Commission Raj, then what hope do the citizens have?
Exactly. It is not only in PWD, it is there in BBMP, it is there in every other department. And the moment any grant is there, 40%, 50%. Earlier, they accused the BJP of 40% and they appointed a commission, the Jakuna commission. The commission came out saying that it was wrong. Now it has gone to 70% over there. So what Mr. Jarkiholi says is right, and Congress also has got, elections, as long as electoral democracy is there, a lot of money is required. You have made not only ministers and politicians and bureaucrats are corrupt, people have also become corrupt. They expect you to finance them. Party members, party workers also need to be fed over there and to be comforted.
So we are stuck in this cycle, Mr. Timaya. On the one hand, every political party, your party, Mr. Bhaskar Rao's party, every party is promising all kinds of freebies, welfareism, so on and so forth. In Karnataka, I believe it's in excess of 50,000 crores that is required every year to meet those guarantees. You've not been able to keep those guarantees. And then you have, where will the state find this money from? Obviously, it will find either from sale of liquor, or it will find from whatever little it gets from the sale of fuel, or ultimately it has to be around these kickbacks and commissions.
No,
right?
You don't pay the guarantee money with the kickbacks at all, Mr. Jacob. Because you know it very well that the money comes from the exchequer. If at all anybody believes that any money that's taken as commission or bribe is going to be paid to the people, I think that we are being very naive. Let me tell you, it's very simple. Like Mr. Bhaskar Rao said, this is nothing just to do with the Congress or the BJP or the JDS or any other party. This is basically about the systemic culture, which even like Mr. Modi has not been able to. There's a different name for corruption in the central government. It's not called corruption or bribe or commission. It's called crony capitalism. And I think that it's a very nice name to call it because it's white collar bribing. But let me tell you, because if at all you're giving it only to some people and you're denying so many other people so many things, that too. But let me tell you, it's a very simple thing. We are not sitting here in judgment of, whether Congress did it or BJP did it or whatever. He just said a very blank, blatant truth that this has been happening, and he said it has to be controlled. And he even said you complain to the chief minister and also go to the Lokayukta. He did not say let us just brush it under the carpet and just think that it doesn't happen. We should be so happy that the Congress minister, a PWD minister, is talking so honestly about.
For the same issue, you went to the Lokayukta. Former chief minister, Mr. Yediyurappa, his government was brought down on this basis. I mean, and now both parties are conveniently saying, it happens whether whether BJP is in power or Congress is in power, it's okay. This comes back to Mr. Bhaskar Rao. This comes back to what people in Karnataka have always suspected, that there is a setting politics or there is adjustment politics that happens.
Mr. Jacob, he did not say it is okay.
No, let Mr. Rao respond.
Yeah, I already told you this is a nexus between the politician, bureaucrat and the contractor over there. And it has been going on. And the only person who can stop is the chief minister himself over there. Or if there is a serious Lokayukta. Otherwise, normally the Lokayukta is the handmaid of the government itself over there. As you rightly mentioned, Yediyurappa had to face term, etc. He was not the Lokayukta Mr. Santosh Hegde took very, very bold steps. Not everybody is like Mr. Santosh Hegde to take such bold steps. If they really mind it, they can do it over there. But it needs lot of political strength and moral strength to do this, because they have now, apart from being corrupt themselves, they have become sort of made the bureaucrats corrupt, the contractors corrupt. In fact,
Okay.
he would blame the contractor straight away, because it is they out of greed say, give it to us, you can pass the orders later. And
Okay,
there are a lot
Bhaskar Rao and Mr. Timaya, thank you for joining us. We'll see. I mean, I think it's a terrible tragedy in this day and age that a minister says, you know, bribes have existed, it will continue to exist, you can't eliminate it, and everybody accepts it as the new normal.